Alright guys, I'm here today with Matthew Mileto, our win-a-box champion. Matthew, what'd you play?
Played Guru Control.
Alright, show us the list one.
Okay, this is super staple. Like, you have to play this or else you don't know what you're doing. I mean, some people don't play him, but as long as you don't draw him, he's solid. Just don't draw him. Hand traps. I played Crow and 3 Ash. Crow didn't come up that much, but again, I still played it. Similar reason for the Altergeist build, just for the same matchups where it can stop Spiral, because his deck can't go second, so Crow helps against Spiral, it can stop them. Same thing, Salad, it's solid against, and Ash is overall really good. This isn't that good against the new Shaddoll Invoked, but it does stop them from getting their fusions back off Window and Construct. That's it for the monsters. So then generic draw power. You have to play this at 3. It's literally just Pot of Greed in this deck. And you could play 3 of this. I played 2 because you'll see soon that instead of playing the 3rd, I just chose to play more of a field spell package just to see Hidden City more often, because Hidden City is the important card in this deck, which is right here. You need this. You just want to search it, and like even the metaverse, because obviously you can't activate Hidden City off the metaverse, but you can still just search it and you have access to it next turn, because this is the heart and soul to the deck. Like if you open this with Called By, you're most likely winning the game. And just extra targets for these, I played the Mine and Necro Valley. Necro Valley wasn't solid, but you played because it's the best thing to give to your opponent off set rotation, because you don't want to give the opponent Mine, because this actually hurts this deck. Like playing around Mine is kind of annoying, and Mine just helps because again, if you're in a sticky situation, you could search off Terraforming or Metaverse, and it just stalls you get your resources back. And the last 3 spells, you just need the 2-card combo. You just need your Field Spell and Called By, and you probably win the game. For the traps, I just played 2 of this. I didn't play 3 because, like, it relies so much on seeing your engine. So if you draw 2 of these and you don't see Guru or Hidden City or anything, it just sucks so much. But 2's the magic number for me. Sometimes you love hard drawing it when you have your engine. If you hard draw without your engine, it's a massive brick. 3 Judgment. This is a staple in this deck. Just negating the summon of something, negating, like, piling it on with Fiendus, just being able to negate evenly, or Lightning Storm. It's this deck, you don't want them to break your board. You just want to stop them from playing and then abuse Guru's Search. This deck, this card's so amazing in this deck. I chose this over Strike, just because this one with Guru and Fiendus, you can steal cards and keep them, which I think is just insane. Like so many times today, I stole something like a Merkaba and then booked it, and I get to keep it, and like it's literally an extra negate that you stole from your opponent. So I would definitely keep this over Strike. And the last 3 cards is auto win button against almost everything except Spiral, I'd say. This sucks against Spiral, but or else again this came up super clutch today, and you play 3 in this deck. So I'll show the extra deck because this doesn't matter too much. These are random, so I'm not even going to get into it. Like, this is just maybe if you get rank 4 plays off Crackdown with Guru, but it never came up. Waking the Dragon targets, which you'll see I played soon. So Chicken, this is standard. This is also standard. I would play a 3rd one of this if I had, because this card is just stupid. This card is especially stupid because in this deck, you could just set the Guru or your monsters and then flip them with your Trap or Hidden City, because it's not considered a summon, it's just a flip. So you could literally play under this and your opponent can't summon. It's so dumb. And the last 2 never came up, but the extra deck doesn't really matter, so they might come up, that's why you play it. These actually did come up, happy to play, because you use this against Dinos, and it helped me win a game where I thought I would brick against True King Dinos, where I opened like Triple Ash, Duality, and Crackdown. Not Duality, Crackdown and Called By. So Crackdown just stopped him from doing any damage. I still like a Giant Rex, and then he gave me the token. And then on my turn, I got rid of the token. I was able to make Phoenix to pop a back row, and then this just stopped him from doing much until I got to Hidden City. So I would definitely play this as long as dinos are a thing. And then 2 Phoenix, because this deck really has no back row removal, no main deck back row removal. So like it actually does come up to Phoenix. So you play 2. And then the last card is the BLS, because with Crackdown You Mastrix, you can actually sometimes make this, and it's pretty funny. Then the side deck. So I played 3 of this.
So for what matchups?
So this, because like I said earlier, this deck really can't go second, or it struggles most going second, and this card just, so many decks, even against like Pendulums, because you activate this, and either they make a board with maybe 1-2 negates and they have 0 grind game after that, or they just pass turn. And that's what you want for Guru, because you want them to pass turn, set your 4 negates, and then they can't play. And going back to the Pendulum things, even though you might think just not good against Pendulums, this against Spellbook of Knowledge just makes it fizzle. And then like they end up with like 3 cards in hand, and none of their spell cards actually go to the extra deck. So that's one matchup that's scary for this, and this shuts it down. Obviously against Spiral, against Lunalights, any combo deck that goes first, you drop this on them. Either they're making a really subpar board with no grind, or they're passing turn on nothing. The 1 Pankatops. Worst case scenario, this is like an MST to get rid of set twins, which is why I like it. So kind of same thing as Altergeist in a way. 3 Lightning Storm, and the 3 evenly. These are for the same matchups, I find. It's just to, same thing, deck struggles to go second, so you want to be able to clear boards. It came up today, obviously. It's good against everything, even like monster-based decks. It's a bait. It's still a bait. I played another Floodgate for the deck, because going first, like in matchups where this isn't good, or just in matchups where like close to time, or when I know I'm going first, Summon Limit is insane, because Fiendus makes it so you can just play whatever Floodgates you want, because if they have the out to it, you Fiendus, and if they happen to have another out, there's an equal chance you have Judgment for it. So like 90% of the time, if you activate a Floodgate, you're able to just play like Defend the Castle, where you can just keep it on board. So things like this I kind of love in this deck, because it's so hard for an opponent to get rid of it.
And it's actually good against Spirals.
Yeah, that too. This deck is scary against Spiral is scary for this deck, and this is one of the best Floodgates for going first. This and Gozen. And then the last 2 cards, I didn't need this, but it does come up. Like especially like I said, Fiendus deals with anything, but in the scenario where you open up an okay hand and you don't really want to waste Fiendus on like a Twin or Lightning Storm, you could just set this instead. Keep like 2 negates in your hand for next turn, because if they hit this and you summon like Last Warrior, then they're like, they need Imperm or something to get rid of it, or else they're screwed. And then since you kept traps in your hand, you'll have more negates for next turn. So it didn't come up too much today, like, because Fiendus usually deals with it, but it wins you games. So.
Alright, thanks a lot, Matthew. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to Dolphin YGO.